She's a little foggy this morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. I can see a greenish tint to the field. Hopefully it's alfalfa and not weeds. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, kids dropped off at school, guys. It's 7:30. It's a little chilly. Let's go get a chopper ready. Alrighty, so today is a divide and conquer kind of day. I'm going to be on the feed with our trucks. Glenn is going to cut corn with all the custom trucks. Issue we're starting to run into is we've got a ton of feed to chop, and it's not really drying down. Corn is doing its natural thing. It's getting there slowly because it's so late, but it's getting there. The feed is taking its sweet time. So basically, I'm going hunting to find some dry acres. We think we've got a little over 100 that's dry enough to go. So that way we can just stay on top of it, because we're worried. You know, we're mid-September now. Today's the 13th. One of these days it's going to freeze, and then it's going to be an emergency. I really need to wash that windshield, but everything's wet and slippery, so that ain't happening. I got the one that I really needed. 8:45, let's roll. Oh, well now. Who would have thought? 2.5 miles and 3 semis isn't enough. Should have 4 here pretty soon, but for now I got through. Look, I cleaned those windows. I can see except in front of me. That's what this guy's for, right? I don't need to see where I'm going. Been getting along very well with the header today. As you can see, we got the side knives fixed. Little fine tuning on them, got that all straightened out. The computer is not beeping at me. Hallelujah. So what happened was we cut all day Sunday. No, I think you guys were with me Saturday. So we went ahead and cut all day Sunday to finish the bit we were hauling to, where we had to go through town, all the trucks. Just absolutely love that. But we're like, man, rain's in the forecast, the pit becomes a swamp. Let's just cut on Sunday and get it done. So we cut all day Sunday, it rained Monday, so Monday and half the day on Tuesday yesterday we were down. We did lots of fixing. My 12-row head got all new blades, guys got those changed out. This header, we fixed a problem on the right side sickle. And then did some adjusting, got both of them working like they're supposed to. Makes it so much easier. On the chopper, we replaced the piece of flapper that had a hole in it the other day. Bart got into the wire harness, found where one of the connectors that has like 4 wires going into it. The wire was going in, but it wasn't actually connected. It broke free from the little clip. So got that changed out. All of a sudden, the header height issue is gone. It's been so peaceful in here. You're full of blocking. So we're working on 2 little foot patches here, and then off to a pivot for the next one. This is something I haven't had to do in quite a while. So this feed is really good. It's also really leaning over. So we're cutting a circle straight. The bad part is we're not able to cut it the long way either. We're cutting it the short way. But it's better than stopping every 20 feet with clutch problem. So hopefully this works. I don't know. Might just be another dumb idea. there goes Kim with the last load of the night. That was a long day. And then what made it really fun, see the little blinky light there? My auto track apparently was never activated, and I've been running a demo version, not knowing it. So all of a sudden, randomly, about 2 hours ago, auto track just shut off. Called the dealership in McPherson. They were trying to get it reactivated, couldn't get it to work. So he's waiting on an activation code. So he was like, "You're gonna have to run the rest of the day without it. Is that gonna be a problem?" And we both just kind of sat there for a minute, and he goes, "Not like there's anything we can do either way." So we just laughed about it. He goes, "Can you handle it?" I was like, "Nah, I'll figure it out." Well, you're doing better than most. What's annoying though is I still got the line going, so it's beeping at me all the time, wanting me to hit the button, and it doesn't work. Let's go get this thing cleaned off, shall we? Had to get out my special landing gear because we're too lazy to adjust the skid shoes down. Glenn had a really good day chopping corn today. He's still hauling the long haul, so he had all the custom trucks. I just had our trucks. But they cleaned up 2 other fields that we had started last week and left, and then opened up this one and got a big chunk of it cut. But just like every other friggin' field we have, it's so hit and miss. This right here is too green. But then you hit dry all the way through, and then you can just see the color variation. And it kind of corresponds with the height difference. I mean, you can see the good soak areas, the poor soak areas. Oh, they split it in half because it was 2 different fields. This field was planted much later than that one. But because it's up on this hillside and short on nitrogen, it never yields that good. But we don't put that much into it because it's on a hillside and burns up when it gets dry, like it does every summer. So you got good and then spots like that. But it is what it is on this field. He got a big chunk of it cut though. We got a lot of corn though in the next 7 to 10 days. It's probably gonna go. I'm gonna say kind of about 2 weeks from now, we should be all but wrapped up with it. We've got some really late corn that we planted right at the insurance deadline that still needs that final push to finish off. That new hay's looking pretty good. This was planted this spring. We got some later corn there at the insurance deadline that needs a little more time yet. But for the most part, all of our stuff, it's getting really close. Anywho, sun's went down. It's time to go home. Go see how the kids' day at school was. Wow, we need a swath this corner. Go see how the kids' day at school was. I'll talk to you guys probably here in a couple of days.